Let's all welcome Ms. Pia Pamala.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's so lovely to see so many faces once again. The holiday season is fast approaching, but before that, it's also the home stretch of the International Pageant season, with none other than the prestigious and much awaited Miss World 2019 pageant taking place at the Longhouse Excel Arena on December 14, 2019. This afternoon is a joyous occasion as we send a message of love and goodwill to the reigning Miss World Philippines 2019, Miss Michelle Marquez D. But before we begin, we would like to thank all our friends from print, online, and pageant media for taking time to be with us today. We would also like to acknowledge David Artist Center, who played a major role in ensuring the success of today's event. As most of us know, Michelle is a proud member of the Kapuso family. But before we call in the Woman of the Hour, we would like to call in the AVP for Talent Imaging and Marketing of David Artist Center, Mr. Simon Ferrer.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So, to Michelle, this is it. Know that your Artist Center family is behind you 100%, and we will do everything that we can to make sure that your fans here and abroad will be together with you in your Miss World journey. Michelle is not just a beautiful, elegant, and talented woman, but she also has a very, very good heart, especially in spreading awareness for autism. So, we wish Michelle well and may she break from the house.
Thank you, Mr. Simon. And now may we call in the National Director of Miss World Philippines Organization, Mr. Arnold Vigafreya.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for coming. To all our friends from Entertainment Press, pageant bloggers, and online bloggers, thank you for coming. And it's the home stretch na to for the season of pageant. And this is our first, for under the Miss World organization. So the first one who will go for competition is Michelle. You know what happened for Reina Hispano-Americana? They had a problems in Bolivia. There's a political problem, so it will be scheduled on February 8th. So that's supposed to be the first one to go for international competition. But the first one, of course, our Miss World 2019 will be held in London. I'm very positive that Michelle can bring home the crown this year because of she's an ideal Filipino beauty, and because of she's a model and an actress, so there's a total package now. So I'm sure for her it's easy now to mold for a new challenges because of her experience being an actress and being a model and being a product endorser. So I always tell her that it's not all about glamour, being a queen to compete for international competition, but at the same time, you have to act like an ambassador. So I'm very positive also because her advocacy is the women empowerment. And number one, another advocacy niya is the autism and mental awareness. She always worked hand in hand with the Autism Society of the Philippines. And if you can see yung kanyang passion and with her advocacy with autism. And she's always working hand in hand with the Autism Society of the Philippines. So at this point, I would like to thank also GMA Artist Center for the co-manager of Michelle for preparing this send of press conference of Michelle. And also I would like to thank the glam team of Michelle, headed by Francis Dibilan for her gowns. Maybe siguro the others like shoes niya by Bragais, and also Nono Palmos. And I'm sure later she would tell you yung people behind her training. And I would also like to thank Aegis and Queen of giving her a region training to improve Michelle, and at the same time in preparation for the competition. And this will be on December 14 in Excel Theater in London. And I would like to share also with you that it's going to be a live via satellite at 10 p.m. in GMA 7. 10 p.m. So that will be 2 p.m. in London. So that will be Saturday sa atin. And what else pa? Nakalimutan ko. Anyway, I just want to thank all of you. Please spread to all the friends for media. Please spread and follow her in online voting, because it's going to be a big help. You know what? We have these multimedia challenges. And how to win the multimedia challenges is because of the people na nagpa-follow sa kanya. So, please, you are the one. Kayo ang susi para ma-spread yung kanyang mga videos. And at the same time, yung view-up niya, kailangan tulungan nyo dahil pinaghirapan niya yung kanyang beauty with the purpose video niya. So I would like, at this point, I would like to call on stage our queen, our Miss World 2019, Michelle Marquez B.
Miss World Philippines 2019. Miss World. Explaining it. Well, wow, grabe. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming here. Thank you.
If we have photo kasi Simon Alex na Thank you, Simon. Simon is GMA Artist manager of Michelle, management of Michelle.
Center. Michelle Center.
Can you request a solo off with you, Michelle? Solo na lang daw.
Michelle, dear center. On your right. Here, Michelle. Michelle, here.
Pinatay ko muna po, nagkakagulo. Tawagin mo.
Michelle, here, here.
Ayan,
Nakakaloka.
Thank you, Michelle.
Michelle, here, one more. Michelle, here.
Just in case you missed it, I'd like to state that that is one piece of Say Congi? Yes. I'd like to state that the Miss World 2019 pageant will be telecast live on December 13 via GMA7 from 10 p.m. onwards. That will be a Saturday, so guys, please help us spread the word. Again, thank you to our media partner, GMA7, represented by Sir Simon and his hard-working staff.
Friend hindi. At saka wala rin.
May mga kakadala naman.
Tataas ko.
Sayang naman yung bakante mo po.
Ay,
So we shall also have with us your sisters from the World Philippines.
Yes, hello. So, nagkaan na lang.
ano na, dyan na lang sila.
Okay, of course, since you competed with the World Philippines, I'm pretty sure we have some good luck words and word of encouragement for you. So let's call on with our second princess, Miss Casey Vance, for her words of good luck.
Excuse me po. Ayan. Sincha. O, balik, friend. Okay na ba? Okay na, pindutin. Oh. Okay na.
Ayun, message. Well, even during the Miss World Philippines competition, I always told them, even on coronation night, na you're gonna
Hindi
win.
nakita si ano.
And I've always been confident
Yan.
that you will.
Kasi
And
sabi ko na lang
I'm like looking at her, and I can actually see our second blue crown. That's how confident I am. Like, she's a total package. She's really nice, genuine person. I've seen her every time I watch her stories. She's really working hard with her advocacy, with the Autism Society of the Philippines. So you know, and I'm sure when you get there, just enjoy. I bet it's super cold now. So, okay lang yun, super cold now, December. But never forget that we're always here for you. You can always message us if you feel like ranting. We'll rant with you. Yeah. I think you've been prepared for this ever since. So when you get there, don't mind the others. The only competition is yourself. And I think you know this naman because you've always been independent and confident about yourself. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, and it just radiates. So I wish I could be there, like cheer for you with all the banners, but it's so far and have to spend time with your family here. But of course, you have the Miss World organization, the ALB, and so I'm just praying for you. I've been praying for you. I really, really want you to win because you deserve it. You're such a good person. And I hope the world sees it as well. Thank you. Good luck, babe.
look lovely tonight.
So up next, we have our Miss Eco Team Philippines, Miss Mary Dana Resurrection.
Hi, Darna. Michelle was a good friend of mine. It's really a good friend of mine. So, my message is, I know that you will always do well since the Miss World. Alam ko na sa dressing room natin is I'm always like believing in you during our rehearsals and during everything that we do. I know that Michelle will do well in London. And I am very confident na may uwi natin yung Miss World crown again. So I know you will do well, good luck, and I will always support you. Thank you very much. Thank you, baby girl. Love you.
And now let's call on Miss Philippines Tourism 2019, Miss Glyza Perez.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Michelle. Ang ganda mo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I apologize for my voice. It's very husky, very different than my usual. But actually, before meeting Michelle, I thought, Michelle B. Oh, she's the daughter of Michelle Marquez. She's a cousin of Win-Win. So, and then she's also a model. Oh, that's amazing. But then, as I got to know her more, especially during the pageant and after the pageant, I really saw her dedication and I really saw her passion for other people, especially with her advocacy, and that's what I really admire about her. She is dedicated, she's passionate, and very compassionate as well. And I'm really excited for her journey, for your journey. I know you're going to do amazing, and I just pray that you would fight more, and I know that you will. I think everyone sees that you're a fighter, and I'm not worried at all because you got this, and I'm really proud of you, and I wish you the best of luck, and I know that you will become the crown. So, God bless, love you.
Okay, now let's call on Miss Multinational Philippines 2019, Miss Isabel De Leon.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Michelle, I've witnessed your hard work and your passion and your own dedication, especially the sports fast track. The sports fast track is one of the toughest fast track we have, right, girls? And I'm really so proud of you. And you nailed that. You really nailed that. Grabe. Grabe. You've only seen her passion po. Sobrang nakakahanga and nakakahambol yung hard work ni Michelle. And that same spirit, yung same passion niya, I know that hindi magbalik yung corona dito sa Pilipinas. But whatever happens, always know that the Miss World Philippines organization has your back, and the whole Philippines has your back. And we're also proud of you no matter what. But sobrang I wish you well, and I'm lucky yung paniwala namin, yung same passion na yung mag-uwi yung crowd here back in the Philippines. Good luck.
Thank you, Miss Isabel. And now we have a Reyes Panamericana Pilipinas 2019, Miss Katina Tiagado. Welcome back home, Kat.
Welcome back home.
Yes, I'm home, but this is your day. I wish you all the best, and just know that you'll do good. And just remember to be strong, that whatever challenge that you face there in London, just be strong and remember why you're doing this and who are you doing this for. And the whole Philippines is at your back. So, love you, and I know you'll do good. And just be strong. That's my number one tip and advice.
Strong like you.
We can do this, and I know you will bring home the Miss World crown.
Thank you, Kat. And now let's follow Michelle's lead to recap. Miss Kelly Day, Miss Eco Philippines, Miss Kelly Day.
I love that.
Hey, everyone.
Well, yeah, I guess that will be my segue to start about our experience in the Miss World Philippines competition. I've known Michelle for siguro mga 2 years now, and it was actually in neither of our plans to join at that time. Like we were in acting workshops together, and we're working towards that dream. And then by chance, I was like, yo, Michelle, I'm gonna join this world. She's like, oh yeah, me too. And we're like, hey, we have each other. And she was really someone in the pageant that a lot of the girls know that I could really depend on and talk to for anything. And even if we're in competition with each other, she's one of those girls that will really not try to like sabotage anyone or like put someone else down. She tries to lift everybody up, and I think that's why we've all come out really strong. And I'm so proud of you for making it this far. I know that you've been short on time and so busy with amazing things that you're doing with your career. And now you're about to compete internationally for Miss World. And that is just an extraordinary achievement. And I'm very proud of you. And I will be there, I'll be there in the UK supporting you. And by chance now, I didn't. No, really, I actually took my flight earlier for you, by the way. Yeah, because I love you. And yeah, I mean, everyone said everything about your personality, your hard work, and it's all very true. And I know that's going to get you far, and you really deserve this, so congrats.
Thank you, Miss Ryan.
And now we have Miss Samantha Lopez.
You have to add, I'm Miss World 1989. Good afternoon, everybody, press people. Thank you for coming, and thank you for having me, Miss World, for your send-off. So, marami po nagtataka bakit ako nandito. So, first time ko na-meet si Michelle. Kasama ko po siya sa Because I Love You. That was my first comeback movie after 17 years. And nakitaan ko na po talaga siya ng may pagka-beauty queen, napaka-regal, napaka-class. And then I was given an opportunity to be one of the judges ng screening. So I believe they had 72 candidates at that time. So from 72, we narrowed it down to 40. And by then, I kind of already had an inkling na she'll be one of the top 5. And then when I attended the talent long gown portion, that's when I realized she got the crown. And so in behalf of ALB Talents, I would like to wish you good luck. You have all the characters of being Miss World. You're very regal, you're classy, and you have a purpose. And it's in your blood. Your mom is a supermodel, top model, and I know you're gonna bring home the liquor day. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Ayan, Michelle, but we're not. So, before anything else, I also want to give you a message to have a glow up and win-win because they're not here. We've seen you grow, we've seen you struggle, and we've seen you become stronger and stronger every day. And we have a glow up. We're so proud of you, and we believe that you will bring home the crown. And Michelle, we're not yet done. We have still surprises for you, so we'll call it Miss Max Collins.
Sana may gown din ako. Michelle. Congratulations on everything you've achieved in life. And
for our country as well. And I'm so, so proud of you. On behalf of all of your friends who can't be here today, I want you to know that we've all seen how hard you've worked to get where you are today. And you've really put your heart and soul into everything. I've seen Michelle work on her videos and just training pa lang, and I've seen her struggles throughout the pageant, and grabe, you've come such a long way. And I can't wait to see how far you'll go. And I'm so glad that you're the one who's representing us. And I know that the Philippines will be very proud. And we are already proud of you. So congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. Surprise.
Michelle, sana na-surprise ka. Really? Totoo. We're happy na surprise ka. Are you happy? How far? Because of Makati to far.
Nasa London na po yung puso ko. Sa malayo na ng pinala na.
Basta make sure yung puso mo babalik sa Pilipinas na. So thank you ladies, thank you Ara, thank you Max, and I'm sure your presence and encouraging words mean so much to Michelle, who will soon be flying to London to compete for Purpose World International 2019 on December 14th in London Excel Arena. So Michelle, do you have something to say to Okay, we have one more special guest. Special surprise. Nasaan? Where? Okay, please come. Come on stage. Everybody is Michelle's brother, a young lawyer.
Ayun, Jordan, sinasabi.
So, a little speech here. My sister.
No, no, I'm gonna cry in front of everyone.
I'm going to say this in English because I can't speak one sentence in Tagalog. I also need notes because when I get this nervous, I also tend to forget how to speak English. But anyways, I want to go back to when I was an infant, just learning how to walk. And when you first learn how to walk, your parents are the ones that teach you, right? Well, my parents tried once, then they were like, yeah, he'll learn. So I asked who was there to help me. They said, well, your sister was the ones helping you out and making sure you didn't get hurt. And I found this to be very influential. Michelle taking the time off her incredibly busy schedule to be my manager and bench. Being by my side while I'm here in the Philippines and always welcoming me in case times are tough. Oh, and believe me, if it's hard for her to do all this that she's doing right now, imagine having to deal with a weird, hyper, and stupid kid in the family. For example, when we received the contract from bench, I wanted my parents and I to read it to make sure I wasn't doing anything that had to do with me wearing a Speedo. And it was supposed to take about a day or less to do that, but I somehow made it take like a week and stuff, and when I gave it the contracts, I signed all of them the wrong way. Like I didn't even sign it at all, I just signed like one paper. And, but later on, just yesterday, I was able to sign it like properly this time. So, Michelle working with me was already like stepping on broken glass barefooted. But anyways, well, me, having her to deal with me was like stepping on glass barefooted. But anyways, I'm very happy to have a sister like her. So smart, mature, patient, caring, and I think we can all agree that she's also very beautiful. And I love her so much. Thank you.
By the way, he's only 15 years old.
from Makati. I'll be sure to take him home, Joe.
Thank you so much, Abraham, or Abe, right? So I'm sure media friends are ready to find out more about Michelle's battles and plans, and are rooting for her to bring home the crown. So, without further ado, let's open our Q&A segment. Please feel free to approach your mics and please state your name and media affiliation.
No, dito yun.
Nagkatawag na si Sir.
Ba, di na kayo.
Sige.
Sorry.
Yeah, good afternoon. Okay, by the way, I'm Nolly for OBN Worldwide. Okay, Michelle, for you, what does it take to be the second Miss World of our country?
What do I think
What,
it
what,
takes?
Yeah, what does it take to be the second Miss World?
Well, as we all know, Miss World believes in beauty with a purpose. And I believe that they're finding somebody that not only has something to give for her country, but something for the whole world as well. Somebody that's positively influential, somebody that's really willing to do good and work with charities, somebody that won't stop or settle for less. And I think one of the biggest factors is determination and perseverance, no matter how hard things get. Because as the facade of being a beauty queen might look glamorous, but there are a lot of hardships behind it, a lot of training, a lot of preparation, and it's really that. It's really what's inside that makes a beauty queen.
Okay. Of course, I'm sure you prepare for the beauty of the purpose segment of the panel. But tell us, what is one thing that we don't know that will make you stand out in the world?
One thing, well, I feel like my whole life's already been in the public eye, but if there's something that not everybody knows is my willingness to help others. I really take that to heart. I don't ask for attention in that sense. When I get there, I want to be like an ate. I want to be somebody that helps unconditionally. Somebody that doesn't have to get attention because of all the good that she's doing. It's really something that I grew up believing in. That I believe in good karma, and I believe that, to be able to be a good person or to live a fulfilled life means really giving back to others and really being a good person.
Michelle, good afternoon. I'm Amir from Sociology. I just want to know what inspires you on doing an advocacy that is related to autism.
I have two autistic siblings, one older and one younger. And I've mentioned this countless times in the past, but I did see firsthand the kind of struggles that they went through. The lack of inclusivity that we have here in our country, the lack of resources, the lack of laws that protect them. And it's because of them that this has really turned into a lifelong mission for me. It's not just for the pageant, it's something that I've been dealing with all of my life. And I know I'm not the only person with these issues. And I believe that to be somebody to gain that kind of platform means gaining a voice that's listened to, it gains attention. And I really believe that this issue needs more attention so that we can find a solution together.
Thank you.
In line with that, Michelle, would you like to personally acknowledge your friends from
Yes.
Autism Society?
The National Director of Autism Society Philippines is here, Ms. Mona.
Would you actually like to say a few words?
Oh, and she's very good.
From the Autism Society Philippines.
Maraming salamat po. Well, we have been working with Michelle for some time, and we really wish her well. Beyond the beauty kasi, she has really a good heart. And I think we should acknowledge that over and above everything else. She's been working with us, trying to understand the advocacy, and has shared also her aspirations. She has traveled on her own to different parts of the country so that she can make a difference in the lives of children. She has visited our work sites where persons with autism actually work. So napakalaki po ng commitment niya sa aming advocacy, and we acknowledge that. Thank her for it. Michelle has the entire package. She is beauty and purpose. It's not just beauty with a sprinkling of purpose, but beauty and purpose. Good luck, Michelle.
Thank you, Madam. For our next question,
Hello, Michelle. They back out on the right. This is inside. When your journey in World Philippines was like Miss World Philippines has patterned up to the Miss World has many challenges, and you've overcome them and overcome them. Now, what for you is the biggest challenge that you face from then on, from winning Miss World Philippines and preparing for your journey in Miss World?
Well, I've always said that preparation is the hardest part, because when you go to Miss World, when you travel to compete, you have to be the total package. It's not like here where you can kind of put it in between the activities. So training is the hardest part for me. But in terms of the pageant, I'm most nervous about the head-to-head and Beauty with a Purpose segment of the competition, because I am bringing my advocacy to the global stage, and I feel like I have the most at stake because of that, because I really want to make a change. I really want to gain international attention on this issue to help my countrymen, to help my siblings, not my kids. My siblings and everybody that's suffering with the same problem. So, yung head-to-head challenge.
Show the best. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Michelle. Robert from LALABAN.
Hello.
First question, is your mom joining you?
Yes, actually, my dad, my mom, my stepmom, and my stepdad, along with my brother Abraham, my sister, her boyfriend, Kelly, and another friend. Actually, Miss Joy is also flying, along with Mama. But yes, my family members are coming to support me, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that.
And the same question, what is the advice of your mom in terms of relationship with the other candidates in this school? Any last minute advice from her?
Well, my mom's always believed that you should be yourself, you should be genuine, and she believes that the personality I have would be fit for the pageant. So she never told me to be fake. I mean, that's a big no-no for me, because you are trying to be yourself and be awarded for being yourself. Of course, I've said this in Miss World Philippines, but she really emphasizes on staying true to who you are, because then the world will notice that and give credit for that. In terms of other preparations naman, she has a lot of things to say about my walk, about my palette, anything a mom would normally do. She sees the things that other people normally doesn't see, but I really credit her. She's been at the top of her game, supporting me. She's done everything she can to make sure that my souvenirs are in order, my wardrobe's at place, and she's been talking to countless designers to contribute for my wardrobe. So
Thank you and good luck.
thank you.
Actually, we really wanted Melanie to be here
Yes.
this afternoon, but unfortunately, she has a taping. Adam.
Hi, hi, Sir Arnold. I'm Adam.
Melanie.
Sorry. Okay, it's not correct. It's Michelle. Sir Arnold, good afternoon. Apart from the head-to-head challenge and the Beauty with a Purpose segment of the competition, which other FASTAC events are you preparing the most, or are you looking forward to participate or audition?
Definitely sports. That's what I focused on in Miss World, because that is my strongest advantage, because I've been doing sports all of my life, ever since I can remember. So Other than that, though, maybe the top model because I have experience with that as well. But just to be able to win the sports challenge against 120 candidates, I feel like that would be a great accomplishment. It would solidify me being an athlete. Pwede na ba akong professional athlete after that? But yung sports challenge will definitely.
Okay, my next question is, you're one of the favorites in the pageant this year. In fact, so many pageant admins on social media have been putting you as one of the strongest candidates this year. Now, part of the Miss World competition is upping your social media game. So, I would just like to ask you, how would you encourage Filipino fans to support you by voting for you in Mobstar non-stop, despite the lukewarm perception between Filipino fans and Miss World pageant?
Well, I think the Filipinos love Miss World naman. It's just, there are a lot of differences compared to the other pageants. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I chose Miss World, because of those values. But to answer your question, on my end, I've done everything I can to make sure that I promote Mobstar. I've sought help with other media outlets, other celebrity friends. And it's really just up to the Filipino people if they want to help me win the Multimedia Fast Track Challenge, because that's where it's included. And I really do hope that the Philippines and our countrymen can come together and to support that, because if I do win the Multimedia Fast Track Challenge, or any Fast Track Challenge alone, it really helps for my standing or my for my desire to be Miss World. But I really hope that we can help each other, we can support the country, we can come together and really prove to the world that we, the Philippines, are a pageant powerhouse. And that's one of the ways that we can show that.
Thank you. Can I make an additional opinion about the pageant fans voting so negative in this world organization? The fans should think that the Miss World organization is the only organization, pageant organization, who helps a lot different charities in the Philippines. So that they have to think about that. Not think about that's a competition, so it's a reality show. So it's not the fault of the organization, whatever the choices of the judges. But this is the only organization that helps a lot. You check PGH, who has the building for the child, for the children's with cancer. Children's with cancer, that's the Miss World organization charity. Yeah. During the time of calamities, what pageant organization helping the Philippines? It's Miss World organization. You go to yung mga children, my father, that's every year. Do you know how many thousands of dollars ang binibigay ng Miss World organization? And that charity, that's continuous until now. So you have to be. But we are not vocal. Because this is healthcare. We don't have to announce it. And how many sick children pinatulungan ng this World Organization? How many scholars? But they are not vocal. That this organization helping a lot of charities in our country because they have been up. They have so much passion and they like the Filipinos because they are pageant lovers. That's why they're very focused in Asia. They focus more on the Philippines. So I think they have to think many times before they give a negative, outlook about the Miss World organization. So think how this organization helped the Filipino people.
Yeah,
Underprivileged Filipino. So let's help. So that's why I'm asking, you are the number one machinery to communicate to these pageant fans are the media. So, kayo tumulong. Kung tulungan nyo, kami up to one extent lang. But who can help to spread the good words of Miss World, the charity, the giving to the purpose of the Miss World organization are the leaders. So that's all. I hope this time they will not say anything about the negativity. So I'm trying my best to set the best candidate of ours. So when it comes to international competition, I was one of the judges for how many times? But I'm not the only one among the judges. There are a lot of judges from different countries. So that will be the choice. We can't do anything. So wala naman dayaan na nangyayari because I saw it. I saw the competition. I saw how the people judge. May co-judges. So there's no such thing as, I hope this time, clear na yung issue. I just want to clear this issue about the negativity na pinipigay nila. It doesn't help to the candidate. It won't help. But this, no matter what the people say about the organization, they still continue giving work and giving charity to all the underprivileged Filipinos. Thank you.
Just to touch on that, I really do believe that the pageantry is changing. It's not just about finding the prettiest in the world. It's definitely not just about who can sport the swimsuit the best or who can sport the best long gown. It's really about seeing what's inside and what we can have to offer to the world, because you don't need to wear the best swimsuit to help charities. And that is, Miss World has been advocating for charities, has been doing so much good. I met with Megan earlier and I asked her about her experience when she won. And she did a lot of charity work. She traveled, she would be gone 2 months at a time straight, come back here for 2 weeks and leave again, just doing charities. And that's the kind of qualities that they're looking for in a girl. Somebody who actually wants to do good. Somebody who doesn't dream to be plastered on every billboard. But somebody who wants to be remembered by the underprivileged or people that need help. Somebody who can be an inspiration, a voice, a helping hand. And again, we don't need swimsuits for that. And we don't need the best gowns for that. But I am very honored to be sporting Francis Vivian for Miss World. I love you, Francis. You made a wonderful gown for me. But again, I do believe that pageantry is changing. So just to touch on the negativity, let's not, put bad light on the performances of Miss World, because there's a reason why there are different pageants. There's a reason why they have different mottos, because they believe in different things. So let's just give respect to Miss World and the Miss World Philippines organization and just appreciate the kind of work that we're trying to do. Thank you.
Ang intense po ng discussion. So, dito po ako about PH. On a lighter note, asked about your classes we didn't have. Can you share a few details about it?
Sige, we played around the concept of it being the pearl of the Orient Seas. So it is going to be a shade of, secret na ako ang shade of blue. Pero it's very lovely, the details is exquisite. When I tried walking on it, it was very flowy, very elegant. And I'm pretty sure it'll turn a lot of heads when I reach the international stage. I'm very, very lucky to be one of Vivian's babies. He takes care of me so much. And just since we're on this topic, he is also designing my national costume. It's very lovely, it's gold, it's for Dances of the World po. So,
are you bringing an all-Filipino wardrobe to that fashion?
yes, of course. Countless designers have been contributing to my wardrobe. Mga Panos, Renee Salud, Francis Gabriel again, Chris Nick, just countless of designers have reached out and have offered to contribute. So I have pieces that are woven from pinya fabric. I forgot how to pronounce the other fabrics, but the alpaca fabric, but there was another one. I will get back to you on that. But it is an all-Filipino wardrobe. I'm very proud to say that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Michelle. Good
Hello.
Alright, so my question is, before joining Miss World Philippines, everybody knew you as a model and an endorser of bench. So when you joined, a lot of people were very dismissive because you're an endorser of bench. But right now, do you feel that you have proven your worth? And then do you also feel that the Filipino pageant fans are now warming up to the idea of really supporting you to get that second Miss World crown?
Well, I definitely hope so. I've been nothing but giving my best, my 200% of myself, efforts into training, into ensuring that I can make all of you guys proud. On the bench issue, the thing about me is I never really take negativity into account. I try to avoid that as much as possible. Everybody always has something bad to say, or either good or bad. And it's not good for me or anyone's mental state to focus on that because everybody has something beautiful to offer. And that's what I hope the Filipino can focus on as well because nobody's perfect. But we all try to be, we all try to do good, and that's something that I've always aspired to be. Somebody that can positively influence other people. And you know, I trust my team, I trust the training that I've gotten, I trust the feedback of my closest confidants or my mentors. And you know, I've improved so much since Miss World Philippines. And I hope that shows on the global stage. And I hope I make all of the Filipinos proud.
Thank you so much. And just to add, because we're on social media, it's real time. I just want to let you know that yes, more and more fashion fans are really supporting you.
Thank you so much.
So, in Philippines, good luck with that.
Laban.
Laban, laban.
Hi, I'm Jason Francisco from the Philippine Pageant. We talked during your press presentation when you were still a candidate, and then we said that we believe that you will be winning Miss World Philippines. I was just informed that you will be the third Miss Philippines or Miss World Philippines that's going to be dressed by Francis Medina. The first two are Megan Young and Catriona Gray. Oh, Katarina. Okay, so I stand corrected. So, what will be your the strategy that you will be using? Because it's the same thing that we see every year with regards to the Miss Philippines, the sports the sports events, the with the purpose. What will make you stand out? And then the second part of the question is, okay ba passport mo? Di ba? Pumunti ng sigurado, di ba? At the same time, okay ba ang video with the purpose mo? Pasok ba sa requirements? Di ba? Hindi naman itanong, di ba?
I can assure you that all of my legal documents are in place naman and I won't run into any issues when I get to London. So you don't have to worry about that. My beauty with a purpose, I feel like is really solid. I feel like it's time for us to take notice on the issue. It's something that I believe in and it's something that I've really been fighting for. I know that there is a lot of things to improve on here in the Philippines as compared to other first world countries where they really take into consideration the welfare of individuals on the spectrum. I've been working very closely with Ms. Mona, making conversations. We're very excited for future plans. Actually, right after this press con, Tito Arnold and I are going to a meeting to talk about the campaign that we're doing for Autism Society Philippines, and I feel like it's really strong and it's something that Miss World and something that Miss World Philippines can really give importance to, share the global stage to, and I believe in it so much. It's been a lifelong mission for me, and I've been fighting for it all of my life, fighting with it. My brother can actually talk about it also, but it's something that it's something that's very close to my heart. And it would be wonderful if I did with the Beauty with a Purpose, because it's really time for us to shed light on the issue. And to answer your first question, what do you think will make me stand out? Well, I am showcasing myself, and I am showing the best parts of myself as well as the ugly parts. I'm an open book. I don't hide anything, but I can't really talk about the other candidates because I haven't met them. But all I can say is that I will be doing my best. We are a pageant powerhouse country, and our training for pageantry is if not the best, one of the best, or if not the best in the world. So the people behind me really know what they're talking about. They really take into account what's good and what's bad. Unlike some of the other countries who don't really give this much exposure to pageantry. So I believe in my team. I wouldn't be where I am right now without the support system that I have. I have aces and queens. I have my mom, my cousin. I have all of these beautiful sisters that help me through. Very talented, very supportive. I have Miss World Philippines organization, Mama Ru, Tito Arnold just backing me up, and I feel like it's not just me that's standing on stage, but the whole Philippines. And I really hope to make you guys proud, because I will be raising my flag high and proud when I get to London. So I hope that really exudes some pride into all of you. So thank you po.
Best of luck, Melanie. Ano ba? Mr. Arnold, kung mag-judge ka ba?
Well, they invited me, parang wag na lang siguro muna this time. I just want to relax and I just want to watch.
Okay. Best of luck, Michelle.
Hi, Rochelle. Okay, two things, Mom. First question is, well, a while ago, I think you've already shared what your mom has already told you what to do and not to do. But is there any funny, in between your trainings, is there anything that she would always comment about you, whether it's your walk or whether it's your clothes or whether you're taking too much time, things like that in your preparations?
Well, my mom, she's such a character. We would be arguing 1 minute and then best friends the next minute. As any other mother-daughter relationship, I assume. But she always criticizes my walk, if anything. She would much rather have me be more, I guess, elegance is not the term, but she wants me to make ballet my waist a little bit more in terms of my walk. My wardrobe, she really believes in my wardrobe being man. So, and she believes that I can carry whatever I wear. So she's very confident in that aspect. My mom doesn't really train me for Q&A on mine. I do have aces and queens to help me with that. I have Tito Nat.
Would it be fun to have your own Michelle moments too?
I will definitely have my Michelle moments, but probably not in that way.
Okay.
In different aspects of the pageant.
Alright. Last is actually, everybody has seen you grow, and all of these ladies have grown in the past few weeks and months. So how would you describe your ultimate transformation? Because I think you did say in various interviews that months ago I didn't know how to walk, I didn't know how to talk like this, but now how would you describe the new Michelle that's in front of all of us?
Well, pageantry is very different from my professions before, from modeling to acting. But I can honestly say that, I really believe that everything happens in God's perfect time, because if I try to assess my performance, and let's say I put myself 3 years ago and I joined then, I don't think I would have excelled the way I did today, because all of those parts of my career helped me become this Michelle. Or being an artista helped me be in front of people and just not claiming, but really just accepting all of the criticisms that surround me. And I know that's very, very prominent being a beauty queen. Modeling helped me project. And I feel like the biggest transformation is really just, you know, the pasarela, the way I carry myself, the way I answer questions. I'm more regal now because of the pageant training. I'm more polished. I'm better at public speaking, I hope. And I really have the support system behind me to thank for that because, again, I wouldn't be where I am now without them. It isn't a one-man thing, there is no I in a team. I give all of my credit to my support system. If I could fly everyone to London, I definitely would. But, mahal eh. Medyo mahal. Ito. Pero, the biggest transformation is definitely that, and I have my support system to thank for that.
Thank you, Lydia. And we wish we had more time to accommodate everyone's questions, but you can still reserve those for later during one-on-one questions with Michelle. As we wrap up our Q&A segment, let's oblige our guests with some photo ops. Michelle, solo photo first. You want to give a message?
Okay. Do I stand up? So yeah, I'll stand up.
In the middle row. Thank you.
Well, first of all, thank you again for everybody that's here. I know we all must have a busy schedule, but you all took the time to send me off, and that really means a great deal to me. For all of the queens, my sisters, who have been supporting me since day one, I love you guys. Thank you. All of my surprise guests that are here, or I hope that are still here, thank you. My brother most especially. Thank you, Sam. My brother who almost made me ugly cry in front of everyone. I love you and thank you. Grabe, this has been a very, very long time coming. Years in the making, and now I'm standing in front of all of you, representing the beautiful country of the Philippines. And it fills my heart knowing that one country can all come together to support one girl into a unified goal. And that's amazing because throughout the preparation, that's really where I saw how the Philippines can come together to support Miss World, to support all of the queens for that matter. And it's such a humbling experience. It really fills my heart, and I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful to be here to represent all of you guys. But of course, like I said earlier, I wouldn't be here without the support system that I have, so I would definitely like to thank Aces and Queens for taking charge of my training, for Francis De Viran for making 2 beautiful gowns for me, as well as the national costume. Thank you, Mama Ru, for spearheading Miss World, the Miss World organization. Grabe sa inyo talaga sana. It's very humbling kasi nandun sila to help us. I don't even know what I do without my trainers. Of course, if my mom is watching this, I know you'd want to be here, but sadly, hindi kinaya sa schedule. But I love you. I love my family. I wouldn't be here standing strong without everybody's moral support. Rather, there's been so many ups and downs, so many self-esteem issues. Without my friends, without my support system, without the people who love me, I wouldn't be standing tall to be ready to face whatever's in store in London. I really don't know what to expect, but all I can do is prepare and make sure that I give my best and do my best to represent the country, to represent the Philippines, and really prove to the world what we all have to offer. And did I miss something? I want to say thank you. Thank you for everything, for this amazing look. I was styled by Francis Chi. My makeup artist, Dave Kimbao, hairstylist Albert Muyo. Of course, my manager, confidant, one of the people that's really responsible for where I am now, Tito Arnold, of course. I was getting to that. I was getting there.
Of course, to GMA7, I did not expect this turnout for my send-off. GMA obviously helped me with that. My manager, Miss Joy, thank you. Sir Simon Ferrer, of course. Grabe, this is all wonderful. To Miss Mona, who made the time, despite her busy schedule, to come here and make an attempt to support me. Thank you so much, and I hope to give justice to our advocacy, laban lang. And of course, to all of you press, that's been giving me such good exposure and supporting me all throughout. Thank you so much. And pagpatuloy niyo lang po, because we need all of the help that we can get. We, especially multimedia challenge, because that is where we can help the most. And so thank you, ICGP, ICABS, Manila Bulletin, and all of these other publications that have been with me since day one, since the press presentation, since screening. Thank you all for being part of this journey. Thank you. It really fills my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss World Philippines 2019 and Miss Michelle Marquez D.
This side. Michelle, one. This side. Okay, here, Michelle.
Michelle here. 1, 2, 3.
May we request ALB to join Michelle for some photo ops?
Dito nga sa ating Closer.
Can we also request Miss Mama Ru? And Manager
Closer. Jeneline. Layo naman.
Mama Ru here. Yung Mama Ru tinawag.
Mama Ru, ALB, Michelle.
Can we also ask Ms. Joy Marcel to join us on stage?
Diba bakal ito? Here po.
Here, please.
This side po. 1, 2. One more time.
Mona.
Miss Mona. Over here.
Dito.
Can we now ask your Miss World Philippines sister, of course, to join Michelle?
MN. Wala. Step up. Jane dito. Wala pa. Kawawa naman kami. Ladies, one more step. Sir, bago mo kami. One more step. Closer. Closer, please. Ganda lang. Here. Here. Okay.
Ladies here.
On your right. One,
Here, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Dito lang para magkakakuha. Di ba? Ganda. Center. To the right, to the right. To the right. To the left. Sir Bobby, ulo mo dyan.
Now can we have Michelle with our Giving Artist Center family? Artist Center family? Anyone here?
Okay na, Sir Bobby.
Can you call on again Abraham Lawyer to join Michelle for a photo op? Can we call on Miss Abraham Lawyer again? Thank you.
Mama Ro. Mamaya, si ano ikot din yun? Iko. Kita-kita ko ha. Miss Ikot. Din. Here. Here. Michelle. Center. Center here, Michelle.
Okay, JR naman. Dito. JR.
Here, please. Michelle.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That probably wraps up our send-off for Michelle Marquez, our official candidate for the forthcoming Miss World 2019 pageant to be held on December 14 in London, UK. Once again, thank you to our media friends for joining us, to our friends from Giving Artist Center who helped us organize this afternoon's event, and to our Miss World Queens, Max and Abraham for joining us. Again, please don't forget to catch the live telecast of the Miss World 2019, which will be aired on June 7, Saturday, December 14, 10 p.m. onward. Take care everyone and enjoy the rest of the day.
Edmond. Ronnie here.
Okay po. Okay, ilan ako ha?
Madami pang i-unbox.
Obre, Rod.
Grabe. Oo, sige lang. Unboxing. Number 1. Box number 1. Box number 1. It's okay. I asked them to say
Michelle, next month na yun.
yes, Friday next November 8th. But the Miss World organization has asked that all candidates are ready by on or before November 8th. Because it's 1 month of pageant covering your pageantry activities. My game plan is really to slow my pace. Because I have been training for months for all of the respective categories for Miss World. So all I can really do is and be myself, be genuine. Because I am kind of the world sees that. So my strategy is just to show the world how beautiful the Filipinos are, how beautiful is what we all have to offer. And
Of course, beauty with a purpose naman.
yes.
So, importante yung advocacy. What have you been doing to promote your
Well,
ano malaking point?
yes naman, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody, they're looking for that overseas that this world can come throughout the reign and even after the reign. I think about based on what this points of movie, parang mga 20 girls ang di mga diwa. So, hopefully I can be part of that if ever. Yes, beauty with a purpose is what this world focuses on. And I'm very proud to bring autism awareness into the global stage, especially because I've been working very closely with the Society of Philippines. And we've organized a number of events that cater to the needs of kids on the spectrum. So from therapy to visiting them in their work sites, to offering different alternative methods and making sure that they're filled with purpose and that they're happy. We've gone to restaurants, we've talked to I don't want to spoil the campaign, but I've been in contact with major brands to prepare for Autism Month, which is January. So we're collaborating with them as well to really send a message that we have to start asking the right questions. We have to start, giving importance to this issue because just like LGBT, just like cancer, just like all of the other advocacies that are out there, autism awareness is something that we have to focus on as well. Because just here in the Philippines, we already have 1 million diagnosed autistic kids. And there are many more. Those numbers are rising because there are a lot of undiagnosed autism kids that are from rural areas. They don't afford, early intervention. They can't afford seeing a psychiatrist because those resources are unavailable in their rural areas. So my project that I'm bringing to these girls is to increase the chapters of ASP into the more rural areas here in the country.
You've mentioned, Tina, about the social media. Pinakailangan mo ba?
Yes, because Mobstar is the official app of Miss World. And it's through that votings come in. Tuloy-tuloy lang po yan. I post daily. And the most number of likes is the person that gets the most likes. And if I'm in the media challenge, that secures me a spot on top of the like. So it's very important and it's very crucial to be a big help. Everyone can help me vote for it. Medyo malaki po yung lamang natin sa ibang countries. But I'm very hopeful naman na we can at least make a mark.
And this is a
It's definitely an avenue to confidence because as soon as I won Miss World Philippines, I started in schools. I
I've been consistently in the top 10 since I won, and that's very hard to work. Kasi I'm up against 120 judges, parang outcomes na, so it definitely adds some confidence. And I just want to be more momentum. I can't be like nervous. I can't just gain this experience that I know will really help me grow. Win or lose, it doesn't really matter. So I won't stop fighting for what I believe in just because of this. Tuloy pa rin ang laban for me. Tuloy pa rin my desire to be somebody of positive influence.
Ano pinaka-focus mo?
Well,
medyo kanina may sa walk. Medyo, yun ba yung medyo hirap ka? Or medyo
actually,
mas...
the thing that I'm struggling with the most, I can say that I've been training really well naman in all aspects of it. The walk training naman kasi is my mom's criticism. I actually met with Jonas Gaffney. He checked my walk and he said it's good enough for me. My mom is a character. I love my mom so much. And I really take into account all of her advices. But no, that's not the thing that I'm focusing on first. It is the feedback, it's the digital challenge. Because I believe that those have the most points. And it is where I really take my diplomacy into the global stage. You know, I've said this before in press cons, but this isn't what I dreamed to become when I was young. But it is something that was born out of efforts, driven by my heart. Because I know that I can do it. Without these motivations, without the drive in me to do so much good, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Nakakatawa yung sinagot mo na about your Totoo ba yan?
No, my mom doesn't trade with Q&A because she's always said that I'm smarter than her. So,
tanggap niya yun.
Yeah, but my mom helps me become a lighter person because I'm very serious. I've been said that I'm a very serious person. Kaya, tinatry niya lang ibaklat just to have more fun. So, it helps with my personality enhancement.
Yes. Thank you so much. Ito na ito.
Kain pa, ka na.
Hindi pa nga.
Ilang maleta ang dala mo?
I think, oh my gosh, I think about 6 to 7 actually. Around 6 to 7. I'm still for a month kasi. My gown would occupy 1 month. My gown would probably occupy 1 month.
Ano? Pwede bang may ano na? Pang-woman national inspiration?
Well, when I had a meeting with Francis, I really wanted to incorporate all of the national symbols. So, the sun, the Philippine eagle, and my national ocean, and it's very nice the way Francis designed it. I don't want to say too much, but I will be dancing Sayaw sa Pakaipan. So that will be my national dance for dancers.
So, are you collaborating with this movie? Are you yung parang sobrang hands-on ba? Super hands-on.
Yes, because I really want to showcase my personality. I don't want to go to London not feeling like myself. I want to be confident in every aspect of it. So I made sure that I collaborated from the dance to the gown, to my makeup, my hair. I really want people to say now, oh, that's not Michelle. She's not trying to be somebody else, but she's trying to share this world.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss World. Hi everyone, this is Michelle Marquez, your Miss World Philippines 2019, and I just want to thank everyone from PASABOG for supporting us since the very beginning of my journey. And sana po, tuloy-tuloy yung pag-support na natin alas ka ng next year, December 4th na po laban. So tuloy-tuloy lang po yung vote. Please continue to vote for me on votes. Beat the world. Please continue on journey. Kasi syempre, ito ang and I feel like like, subscribe, and follow ang post with your girls.
Thank you.